Good evening. It is illegal for anyone to dump engine oil or chemicals into a storm drain, but that's what city workers were doing on the job.
The reason for doing it is hard to believe. News 13's Rebecca Atkins is live on the west side at the Daytona Transit Facility. Rebecca?
Well, Dean and Jess, employees here say their boss threatened their jobs if they didn't do what he said. That meant dumping polluted water into the arroyos and diversion channels.
They're cleaned every day.
More than 200 city buses visit this steam cleaning bay every day for a power washing.
To clean engine oil and to clean some of the engines, the gunk and some of the road grime that they pick up during the day.
The water used to clean those massive buses then flows into these grates and is supposed to be dumped into sand pits. But a new report from the city's inspector general reveals a transit maintenance supervisor was ignoring those rules.
Was apparently having some employees, even on the weekends, go ahead and put this water into the storm drain.
According to a second report, that same supervisor was also investigated for making an employee do concrete work at his house while on the clock.
When this was brought to our attention, we went through the city's legal department getting an independent investigator. What the investigator found was inconclusive.
But the water was a big concern. The report says for 2 years, more than 300,000 gallons of water contaminated with oil, brake and transmission fluids, and cleaning chemicals was dumped improperly.
This employee this supervisor had been through training that he knew better about.
Once the water was dumped, it came here.
Amoli del Norte channel. It's a concrete trapezoidal channel that runs north-south.
Jerry Lovato with AMAFCA says that channel dumps out on the west side.
It flows under this pedestrian bridge into the Amoli Dam.
He says it's unlikely the water made it all the way from the drains to this dam, and he doesn't think it got into the Rio Grande, but he says it's still concerning. So why were they doing it? The hose used to carry the wastewater to the storage tanks wasn't long enough. That's being fixed now. Dean and Jess, back to you.
All right, thank you, Rebecca. As far as punishment goes, 2 transit supervisors and another employee are going through the disciplinary process now.